I used to send recordings of me singing Reba songs to her fan club, hoping that she, as a child, hoping that she would hear them and take me on the road with her.
It's the summer of fun on TOV. It's the summer of fun, just watch and see.
On this week's episode of The Summer of Fun, we are sitting down with Matt VanFossen, an Ohio Valley native and a soon-to-be blind audition contestant on The Voice. Okay, so we're welcoming to the Summer of Fun studio, Matt VanFossen. And Matt, your life these past few months has probably been crazy. So please let viewers know everything that's been going on with you, from your single, the music video, to the recent news that you have gotten from The Voice.
Yeah, it has been a whirlwind. First and foremost, got through all the producer rounds for The Voice. We'll be going in
Woo!
November to shoot blind. That's super exciting. I've waited a long time for that moment, so it's going to
Mhm.
be awesome. So can't wait to go out there. That'll be a pre-shoot, so it won't air till the spring. But Ohio Valley, get ready to vote.
Yeah, get ready.
Um,
We'll definitely
well, if
bump
somebody
it.
turns, I mean, maybe somebody won't turn, but you never know.
Exactly. We have to get the chairs to turn, and then we get to enter the
Then
game.
we get to vote, but let's prepare, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so got a brand new single that's going to radio called Where You Gonna Run To Now. We shot the music video at Black Sheep Vineyard in Adino, Ohio. John and Becky Black own it. It's a wonderful place. Um, with Brasslands Media out of Pittsburgh. I like to do everything really super local. The song I worked on in Steubenville at Innovation Studios with Mike Ofka. He produced the record, and then an actor in the video. His name is Shane, and he plays the guy that runs from his problems. That's what the song's about. People that when things get tough, they just run.
Run. Mhm.
And so it was so cool to be able to shoot that video at some place very close to where I grew up. My grandma lives a mile from Black Sheep, so getting to have all of that in the background of a video that will probably make CMT. My last single, the video "Forget Me Now" made CMT. The single got to
Yeah.
number 53 on the country charts. They're projecting this one will go top 40. So we're playing all over the place this summer. I'm so thrilled. We have shows everywhere. We're playing at the Belmont County Fair, the Brooke County Fair, the Tyler County Fair. So there's
Okay, so
plenty of
all of that is
chances.
coming up. When do you fly out? For those unfamiliar with The Voice, a blind audition is, when the judges are there, they're all turned around and they get to turn around their chair if they want you on your team. So when do you go and get to film that?
The second week of November.
Okay, so we still have you here until November.
Yep, yep. So
Okay.
take in some shows. That's the thing. It's all about getting people familiar with your
Mhm.
art, and really getting to get the chance to meet people, and to be able to share your talent. God gave me a gift, and I'm grateful to get to share it with people.
So, what inspired this most recent song and this most recent music video? Because it seems like a lot was going on at the time, and now all of a sudden, boom, we have more music, we have more to see, and more of you to take in.
Yeah. So I myself am somebody sometimes that when things get tough, I might
You run.
bounce a little.
Hmm.
So initially, it was very autobiographical, but
Okay.
for me, I've known forms of people my whole entire life, myself included, that when things get tough, they're like, it's real easy to hit that car and
Mm.
go, and that was something that I wanted to be able to capture, because we actually got a local guy from Medina as well, that he let us use his $110,000 Dodge Challenger Hellcat for the music video. Um,
Wow.
and I think that some people, they can't see a way past the problem, you know? And so for me, it was just like letting people know, like, the bridge of the song talks about when you're running, when you run out of road, when you run out of reasons, like, you're not going to find what you're looking for until you try standing still. like stop running from it and figure it out. So I just feel like it was something that people could relate to. If you're interested in hearing the song, my latest album, This Is How You Lost Me, great title, right?
Yeah, right.
um, it
Because you
is,
ran.
it's a, yeah, well, exactly, right? Well, yeah, that's not wrong. At least in that context. But yeah, so the latest record with that has Where You're Gonna Run To Now on it is available on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all of that stuff. So they can take a listen to the song in advance. You can follow me on my Facebook and Instagram for little sneak peeks of the video. I just posted one, so you could take a look at that with me and
Yeah,
Mr.
that's what I
Temple, the
saw.
actor. Yeah, I just what's cool about doing music videos, as I'm getting to grow as an artist and be able to do them, is like really turning your ideas into a reality and getting to watch it just play out in real life. It's so cool.
Mhm.
A lot of that video was my idea. The actor, he had some suggestions at the beginning, so that's how we were really able to get Black Sheep in the beginning. It's almost like a commercial for Black Sheep Vineyards,
Yeah, there
which
you go.
is great. But yeah, just getting to see that come to life. And you know, one of the most important things for me is just like when people come to me and say, "Your song got me through a tough day." I've been doing this in the Ohio Valley since 2009. That's when I put out my first single that got on the radio, called "Tell Me What It Used to Be." And I'll never forget going to breakfast with my mom and hearing it on WOVK for the first time. It was a moment that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I only got to have that moment one time with my mom. She passed away about 6 months later at 50 of a stroke. And so that was the only song we ever got to hear on the radio. And I never take for granted this opportunity to get to play music and to get to share with the world, because we're not promised tomorrow. So every day I try to just live to the fullest and touch people in a way, to help them get through things. I personally have songs I turn to, probably way more than I should, when I'm feeling some kind of way. And I think a lot of people are that way too. And I've been blessed to have people use my songs for that. Or there's been a couple people that have gotten tattoos of my lyrics, which is insane.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah,
That probably meant a lot to you to have that moment with your mom, like you said. And I'm sure that you're thinking a lot about your mom as you're
sure.
preparing for your trip,
Yeah.
to go film that blind audition because everything is spiraling, Matt. It seems like it's all going. So can you just tell us a little bit about what you're feeling about going there in November to shoot this blind audition?
I feel an immense amount of joy. I also feel an immense amount of pressure, um,
Mm,
because I want to succeed. I don't, and it's not just for myself. I want to succeed for the valley. I
mm.
want to. I want to be able to be one of the first people from this area that have to make that and get somebody to turn and to have that journey. We have so many talented people in this area, and I think that we don't get enough credit for that.
No, and we were talking earlier about who you hoped would be a judge.
Yeah.
At the time, you're a big Reba fan.
Well, huge. But I think I mean, if I may, I was 6 years old with my great grandma watching the Grand Ole Opry, and there came this big haired, redheaded woman on the stage, and there was never anything else going to happen. For me, it started then, much to the dismay of my grandma and my family. Um, they have VHS tapes still of me in a Cleveland Browns winter coat singing Reba songs on the side of
Oh
the
my
house.
goodness.
Like, it been ingrained in me. I just think that she's one of those people that is she's a great compass. She really, I've never heard anything bad about her. People always say good things about how she is and how she treats people. And she just does her best, to give back to the world. And I think she's been a um, great, idol for me, just to be able to swing through that. I mean, who hasn't loved Reba. I mean, I know a few people who say that, she's not the queen of country music, but forever she will be my queen of country
She's
music.
your
Right.
queen.
Right.
Mhm. Yes. Well, maybe still, if all goes well, you'll still get to meet Reba.
I have a feeling. I have
There's
a feeling.
I feel like when you were a kid, you manifested it. This like
There's not a doubt. I used to send, you might not be familiar with cassette tapes,
Yes,
but
I am.
okay. I
Our
used,
car used to take them.
okay, well, see, there you go. I used to send record,
Is this a
myself singing.
confessional? This is a confessional now?
Yes, I used to send recordings of me singing Reba songs to her fan club, hoping that she, as a child, hoping that she would hear them and take me on the road with her.
To the fan club? You sent them
Yeah,
to the fan club.
I was naive. I thought that was the right way to go.
You listen, you have all of this info that you can share with her. You guys are meant to sing together. Could
Yeah,
you imagine?
I have a school photo from fourth grade, where I had wore a button down shirt to school, but I took the button down shirt off and I had a Reba t-shirt on for my school photo. And so I had that prepared. I have a picture of that at home that I was going to take if she was going to be a judge to show her.
Was
Like,
it
I
your
have
like
been a fan of yours since I was a kid. I'm not making that up.
was this your like school photo? You
Mhm.
just didn't tell
Yeah.
your mom that you were just gonna Reba in your school photo? Oh
Yeah,
my
it was.
gosh. So,
It's
but
Reba.
Reba is not a judge. So let's talk about this because
Yeah.
if she were, that would be easy. But I know that you're probably thinking if anybody turns around their chair, then you'll go on that team. But say, let's pretend that all four judges turn around their
Okay.
chair. We have John Legend, we have not Lainey Wilson, we have Kelsey Ballerini,
Mhm.
and we have who are the other two?
Michael Bublé
Michael
and Adam
Bublé,
Levine's coming back.
Adam Levine's coming back. So everybody turns their chair. Where are you going?
I I know the obvious would be Kelsey because she's country, but when Adam was on the show before, he has a really proven track record. So I would probably
He
say Adam Levine.
he is a good teacher.
Yeah.
Like that, a coach. He's a good coach. Okay. Well, and I know that in the moment when all the chairs turn around, you might be like,
It'll be
John
it could be a
Legend.
whirlwind. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I can't imagine what it
Yeah.
must be like to have that feeling, but
Yeah. But we're so excited for you here. And it sounds like your career is just going to skyrocket. So we'll keep an eye out for the music video, the full music video, because there are
yep.
teases out there.
Hmm.
And for that single and also the springtime. We need to make sure that people aren't going to their TVs and expecting you to be on this
The
season.
fall.
But
Yep.
the fall, a blind audition will be filmed. Now, does that mean that it will hit air or could we go down and film it?
As far as I know, there is a possibility that it could be cut as well if no one turns. So
Okay.
I can't manifest what's gonna happen for sure.
Listen, you have already manifested your life thus far.
Yeah.
I feel like the moment of the chair turning, Reba walking down, congratulating you, it's all meant to be, Matt.
Yeah, for sure.
So anything else that you would like to share with our viewers? Where can they find you? Where can they see you perform next?
Yeah, make sure that you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Matt VanFossen Music. All of my tour dates, I call them tour dates. In my mind, they're tour dates. But they're all listed there. I give updates. You can find my music on all the streaming platforms. So you will be able to see me all over the Ohio Valley this summer. So make sure you're checking the schedule. We'll be at Belmont County Fair and Brooke County Fair, Tyler County Fair. So August and September are going to be really full of county fairs and funnel cakes for me. So
That
I'm very
sounds
excited
good.
about it. So come out and see us.
County fairs, funnel cakes, and some country music.
That's right.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining us and good
Absolutely.
luck with everything. Keep us posted because, people in the Ohio Valley, we're very close. And so when one of us succeeds, we just love to follow.
Summer
And that'll do it for this edition of the Summer of Fun. Again, that was Matt VanFossen, Ohio Valley native and a soon-to-be blind audition contestant on The Voice next springtime. You can also catch him in many different county fairs in the Ohio Valley this summer. For more events in the Ohio Valley, make sure you visit our website, WTOV9.com, and thanks for tuning in to the Summer of Fun.